Hey there, YouTube. This is John Petrovich and Homer Simpson. Today we're going to read the Simpsons Futurama Crossover Crisis, number 2. I hope you will enjoy.
This is Morbo on the streets of New York, where the customer Simpsons comic book have come to life and appear to be invading our city. I bid them good fortune and crushing all in their path.
This is Kent Brockman reporting the entire town of Springfield appears to be experiencing a mass hallucination, the likes of which haven't been seen since Chief Wiggum and his own Peyote Insanity Pepper Chili and went on a shooting rampage. Hey, I got that issue. Why are you watching TV? The invasion is happening right outside our window. The window is in high definition. Yeah, and there's no commercials. How will I know what to wear and eat and think? Yeah! Oh, sweet Craven! Right there! It's getting good. Someone just smashed through some jerk's window. Professor Frink, was it? Are you okay? Reality's collapsing. Worlds colliding. Must warn others. Get haven. This is getting boring. Too much exposition. And who can understand him with that thick Canadian accent?
Freeze, literary character. Put your fictional hands up. Don't move. I have pepper spray. And I've covered my armor-piercing bullets with it. Rate 'em as rights, Earl.
You have none, baby. Ah, cool. Now it's a cop show. What is going on? Good news, everyone. Good news, everyone is a registered catchphrase of Planet Express. The management guarantees no actual good news. Do you know what's happening, Professor? Oh my, yes. Everyone take these flashback pills so you can see my boring story as I tell it. Now, Bender, are you hiding your flashback pill under your tongue? No. I don't have a tongue, so I hid it under fries. I'm seeing double flashbacks. I was at a meeting of scientists where we're all applying for funding from the city. I call it a tickly-tron. I was at a meeting of scientists where we're all applying for funding from the city. I call it a tickly-tron. Fantastic. How do you stop it? I still need funding to develop an off button. Right now the subjects laugh themselves to death. Oh, and I need money for more lab animals too. Next up, Professor Hubert Farnsworth. Lundstrom, you tied my shoelaces together. Why, you immature 120-year-old punk. You're wearing slippers, you senile old fool. I tied your varicose veins together. Oh, my self-eating watermelon destroyed. And like all your inventions, Farnsworth, it bites. The funding is mine. No, wait. I have other ideas, such as, one of these comics of fries that was stuck to my slipper.
Did you say comics?
No, comics! Now keep on trucking back to the underground, mutant. Recently, the barriers between the world of fiction and reality were weakened. Perhaps we can harness the power of the fictional world by gently opening the barrier. Balderdash. But how? By using these pinking shears, an MP3 player tuned to the correct vibrational frequency, and attaching a shiny control knob. Seconds later. Yes, this is cutting through the barrier nicely. Hey, caramba! Great Kirby's ghost. Maybe that was too big a tear. Hey! Back to the present. But why are the police involved? All of you, get on your knees and put your hands on your four-color heads. Oh, that is I. I'm flashbacking again. Impressive, Farnsworth. But what use are they? Yes, an excellent question, Mayor Poopenmeyer. What are these fictional characters, Farnsworth? As fictional characters, they have no real constitutional rights. They make good slave labor. Wonderful idea, Professor. I'll get the police to round up the new slaves. The present. You sold them into slavery? That's horrible. Yes, but what are you going to do? No one's to blame, really. Let's watch TV until we forget all about it. I always knew one day robots would enslave us. Fine, I surrender. But only if I can have a metal slave bikini like Princess Leia's from Return of the Jedi. Oh man, I don't even have a stomach and that image makes me nauseous. No, Mr. Burns needs me. The spaceship is hugging me. This is all your fault, Seymour. Sorry, Mother. Hey, The Simpsons is on. Ooh, I hope it's one where they go to Itchy Scratchy Land and the robots attack. We're not a show, man. We're real. Alright, boy. It sounds like a good episode. You haven't forgotten us, have you? Of course not. Great to see you again. What are you doing here? We ran as soon as the police started rounding everyone up. We must be in Seattle. I spotted the Planet Express offices and remembered that was where you all worked. I made the assumption we were in the future world, so we headed here. It's supposed to be Lisa, by the way. And now you're sitting in our chairs. And they ate our porridge. So it was you who tore reality a new space hole. Yes. Whew. I thought it was me. Finally, something that's not my fault. The police, they're back. You gotta hide us. I can't think with you shaking my brain. Hello again. We spotted some other fictional people, or fix, in the neighborhood. You seen them? As their reward? Bender? Smitty, over here. What? Nah, these are my life-size Simpsons action figures. I got them on eBay. I know these articulated or the bendy kind. Bendy! Okay, but if you see any fix, let us know. Action figures at his age, it's like the end of Old Yeller. Just sad, man. Thanks for the save. No problem. We got you in this mess. We'll get you out. Need you help? Love to, but I'm on break, baby. Well, as Planet Express business minder, I think we should mind our own business. And speaking of business, you've got a book delivery to make to an ice planet in the Lucas Galaxy. Can we go to the ice planet too, can we? Well, it's up to your mom. Only if we all wear jackets. Yahoo! So you really are a spaceship captain and the boys take orders from you? Yup, just watch. Fry, nail, anchor. Bender, tell me the readings on the space compass. Yeah, later. Doing something important. 1, 2, 3, 4, I declare it done, boy. Let me play. You hit him with a chair. All's fair in war, kid. Oh, homie. I never thought I'd live to see anything like this. The majesty of space, gazing into eternity itself. Once you've been in space once, you've seen it all. And hey, aren't you afraid of flying? All right. Meanwhile, at the Mafia Donbot's hideout. With all respect, Donbot, when you bought us in the slave market, you said we'd be made men. You must have misunderstood it there, Tony. I said you'd be made men. Now finish with the vacuuming.
Yo, legs, more polish here. I want to see my face in the clamps when I put my clamps in someone's face.
Meanwhile, at Zorgnak's pub.
I don't know really how to make any of these fancy drinks. The Cosmopolitan, a Mai Tai fighter, bonfire on the beach.
Just follow my lead.
What? Okay, I'll ask. Hey, I'm looking for a robot. Last name 100100, first name 100101. Is there a 10010011001 here? Hey everyone, I want a 100101100100.
Well, she's your mother, but it still doesn't seem appropriate.
Why, you little? I'm gonna find out who you are. I'm gonna tear out your RAM trips and cram them down your disk drive.
Meanwhile, who was this man you're expecting, Mother? Is it our new daddy?
Quiet, you hornet! Sex of hornet droppings! He's a slave who'll be managing the Western Division of Montcourt.
I thought you'd find C. Montgomery Burns is no one's slave. No matter how stunning their would-be master is. Now why don't I slip out of these cuffs and you slip into something more comfortable?
But Mother, you promised that I would run the Western Division, not this old...
Silence! You're just lucky there are no hounds around for me to release. Now, back to work.
He is our new daddy.
Meanwhile, at 7-Eleven. 1 gallon of chocolates and warm milk, a pack of big pink pork-flavored gum for denture wearers, and a jar of orphan-grade crotch wax. Thank you. Come again. Whoa, Apu, you're amazing. A real convenience store machine? And I don't mean like Lazy Roy over there.
Dude, I can hear you.
I don't know. This bulletproof glass, where is the risk? Where is the thrill? Where is the love? Meanwhile, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
For the last time, Homer, no. Fry, watch TV with him, will you?
We have TV on the ship?
Hi there, I'm Functionality, and do I have a deal for you?
Tell him, Gil. Well, just look at what we got here. A real beauty, barely driven by a Sprockenham factory employee before he was killed in a treadmill accident while walking his dog. And this dream here, compact outside, roomy inside, old Gil himself has been driving this baby here all week long.
Is this the fella who test drove your crushinator?
Yes, Pa, I love him.
I mean, what?
So come on down to Malfunctioning's Eddie's, where you'll love our cars almost as much as we do.
Later. Everyone out. The temperature is absolute zero in the shade, so don't lick anything metal.
Fruit legs.
It's not his fault. I really am delicious. Now remember, if we get cold, just cut Homer open and get inside to stay warm. Hey! There's the address. What kind of cookbook are we delivering? Yeah, soon. Is this sort of thing happening a lot in your kind of work? Being totally bummed? Yeah. That's totally normal. What are you doing, Bart?
Trying to use the Force.
Hokey religions are no match for a good sidearm, kid. So you got it. Now what? Hey, boy, looky here. Get the stick. Get the stick. Good work, boy.
I'm very proud of you.
Way to go.
Well, at least the next delivery can't be any worse.
The next delivery.
Oh no! An alien is bursting out of my chest and it's got my last beer. Get away from my homie! You
The next delivery. Monolith for a star, baby.
Can you leave it by the gate?
You gotta sign for it. Oh, your gated community. It's full of cosmic weirdness.
Yes, the wonders of the glory. I was in the freaking shower.
Later at Planet Express.
So what was your first day working at Planet Express like?
Oh. Dad, you're on fire. Thanks, Lisa. You did great, too.
So what's this job pay anyway, man?
Nothing. You're doing nothing in exchange for being sold into slavery.
Working for nothing? How is that actually different from actually being slaves?
There's less whipping. Quiet, you!
Ouch! Speaking of slaves, I hope our friends and neighbors are all right.
What the hell did you just say? We remind you of your father. Not father. Father. Cannon fodder, to be precise. You may not have the skills to make it as earth slaves, but you all have the honor of fighting and dying, not just for me, your brave and sexy commander, but for Dupe. What be done to be a dupe? A good question, but a boring one, so Kif will answer it while I attempt to beat my old Parabel record. Dupe is the democratic order of planets, whose prime directive is to do no harm to all living creatures.
What about the harm you're doing to us?
It's not a directive, it's a law. Ew. Kif, you shrunk my velour top again. Yes, it must have shrunk after your last visit to the Buffet Galaxy.
Excuse me, I may be able to help. I've had some experience with velour.
Yeah? You may approach the garment.
Yes, number 3 thread for the tear, and you can stretch this out a little extra, softening the rinse cycle.
Mister, you just became Chief Petty Laundry Officer. But, sir, that means he outranks me. Have you got any experience with trusses?
Why, yes, Mr. Burns replies, fine, just listen to the radio.
Back at the Planet Express.
Is there anything wrong, Lisa? I'm just missing home, and your pet reminds me of my cat Snowball number 2. Well, he does have some cat in him. Really? Oh, yeah, you can't turn your back on him for a pet store for a second. Your father seems to be fitting in.
I don't want to complain, but your replicator makes really bland food.
Homer, you've just been eating printed pictures off the internet.
Oh, so are you going to finish that or what?
Hey, what's this?
Shoo! This lab is no place for children unless they're being used for experiments.
Like this?
Cool. That's where I keep the universe. Don't mess around with that. No, that's what brought you here.
Oops, the knob fell off.
You young fool. Now nothing can shut it off. Whatever you do, keep it away from any books. Hey, what you guys doing? Something fun? Count me in. Not now. We're all in great danger from the literary reality tearing machine. You gotta think like a snappy name like the Benomatic. In the meantime, it's up to Bender to save the day. Oh, yeah. Now, who wants to have a cockfight?
I'll take the Rhode Island Red.
Bender, what did you just do? Where did you throw that? Don't worry. I tossed it somewhere there's never any people. The New York Public Library. All they have there is every book ever written.
Guys, I think you ought to see this.
What is going on?
There's Anne of Green Gables and Tom Sawyer and Dracula.
Unless I miss my guess, the machine let loose every fictional character from every book ever written.
Ah, man, does this mean there's going to be reading?
The world is in great danger. Greater than all the other times I said it was in the greatest danger ever. Who's up for getting drunk so much we don't remember or care about the danger? Oh, yeah. Yo. Yeah. Holy Dewey Decimal System. How will our heroes get out of this mess? Find out next time in the Simpsons Futurama Crossover Crisis Chapter 2, The Red Minutes. Alright, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe, and thanks for listening. Bye-bye.